Hey, welcome back to the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. We're over here in beautiful Lawrence with Angie Conrad and visiting her store. Her store's name is My
Father's Daughter.
My Father's Daughter. It is such a cool place you have here.
Thank you. Thank you. I enjoy it, and it's just a great opportunity for me to sell my antiques and my junk.
So what got you started in the business?
My dad took me to an estate sale when I was 16 and bought me a little beaded bag, and I was hooked.
A beaded bag?
Yeah, I still have it over by my counter.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So what kind of products of lines would you carry in here? What would one expect to come in when you come into your store?
Always girly stuff. A
Okay.
lot of feminine type antiques. I'm really into the Victorian clothing. 1940s is kind of been a new draw for me. I like the style, the clean style of the 40s, but I like the fussiness of the Victorian. So those two things kind of mesh quite a bit in here.
So now, do you get some of your merchandise? Do you go to estate sales or auctions and things like that to pick them up?
I do attend some estate sales, but I have been doing this for 20 years, so I have a lot of people calling me and just coming in and, hey, I have this I need to get rid of, or even past customers. So I've been recycling a long time, so I have a lot of contacts.
You were being green and recycling before it was cool.
Oh, yeah, just way cool back then.
They were thinking, what are you doing with this stuff?
Well, some people did question my motives when I would go clean out a shed or a basement and find, maybe a very cool book from the 1800s, and they'd be like, oh, that dusty old thing, but, it's a beautiful old Shakespeare book, something like that. A lot of people collect those.
Absolutely. Now, with your clothes here, do you do any type of work with them to get them to fit somebody, or does it have to be something that it fits? Is that how it goes?
I do not do any alterations.
Okay.
But I do a lot of just maybe adding a little bit here and there, maybe adding some trims or different jewelry and stuff like that, just to kind of complement the outfit. So, yeah. But there's a lot of great seamstresses here in town, so I give them the business for that.
Well, you have a really cool store. One question I want to ask you real quick, if you're here in Lawrence and you're taking a road trip or a day trip, where would you recommend to go eat?
I am very partial to the Mad Greek and the Eldridge Hotel. So those two places are my favorites. And if you're here in North Lawrence, you have to go to Johnny's and get a cheeseburger.
Man, you're making me hungry already.
It is a great place. There's plenty to eat.
Now, where exactly are you located here in Lawrence?
We are in charming North Lawrence. There are quite a few of us antique dealers over here at the corner of 7th and Locust. It's just right over the bridge, and hang a right on Locust Street and just come up to 7th and you'll find us.
Very good. Well, we have a tagline on our radio show and road show, and I didn't inform you about it before I took the interview with you. But if you're familiar with the Beverly Hillbillies at all?
Oh yeah, I used to be in love with Jethro.
Oh, is that right? We have a tagline on our radio show, and Jed Clampett used to say "well doggies," but it's "woo doggies." Can you give me a woo doggies?
Woo doggies.
You did awesome.
I know.
Well, thanks for coming on the Junk in My Trunk Road Show. And what about Facebook? You have a Facebook page?
I have a My Father's Daughter Facebook page, and everyone's welcome.
Very good. Well, thank you for coming on.
Thank you, Darren. It's been a pleasure.
Awesome. Hey, guys, you've been listening to the Junk in My Trunk Road Show, and we'll be right back. Hey, this is Darren with Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. If you're looking for a great used car, don't forget to go see Fat Boy Motor Company, located in Independence, Missouri, 300 West 24 Highway, 816-836-8318. Ask for Reggie. Reggie's been in the car business since 1993 and has tons of satisfied customers. You will not be disappointed if you go see Fat Boy Motor Company, They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Hey, welcome back to the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. We're over here with Rebecca from Golden to Cash. Hey, Rebecca.
Hey guys, how are you?
Oh, we're great. And what a great place, Golden to Cash. Tell the listeners where you're located.
We are at 7819 North Oak Traffic Way. And you can also visit us on the website, www.gold2cashkc.com.
Very good. We appreciate you being our sponsor, and you are definitely Junk Mafia approved.
And I'm a big fan.
Well, let's give the listeners some woo doggies. Are you ready?
Ready.
Woo doggies! Stay tuned.
Hey, welcome back to the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. We're over here with Dana at Tudors and Tilly's Home Goods over here in beautiful Lawrence, Kansas. It's been a great time coming to Lawrence, Dana.
Yeah, Lawrence is a great town. There's a lot to do here. It's a really great town.
It really is. So tell the listeners and the viewers a little bit about your store.
My store is an antique shop. There's basically vintage and antiques. Antiques are actually considered over 100 years old, and I do have a few of those pieces, but it's pretty vintage. There's all kinds of unique things. It's a whole variety, everything from furniture to lamps to crystals to rugs to pictures. I mean, it's just everything.
And how did you come up with the name Tudor and Tilly's?
Tudor and Tilly's Home Goods is actually named after my grandmother's. My grandma was Grandma Tudor, and she went by Tudor. And then Tilly is my great-grandmother, mother-daughter, and she was Matilda, and she went by Tilly.
Oh, that's awesome. So I'm sure they're glad that you started the business.
Yeah, it feels right to have them name the business after them. It was kind of a funny story because they both worked retail in their lives. Obviously, they're both still passed, but they worked retail, and they both passed on different days. But when they were both actually buried on my birthday. So I always felt like I needed to do kind of an honoring. So it feels right to really name it after them, and the TNT really works, So I feel good about it.
I do too. You really have a good feel when you come into your store. It's you have a really good eye for picking things, and I notice you have some I call them quartz rocks, but you have some rocks that are really unique as well.
Thanks. I like crystals and rocks. It's just something I've always liked. A lot of people come in here looking for them. I also do feng shui, so the energy of the crystals and the rocks kind of work with that, and it helps people. So it's a good thing.
Now, I've been down, we've had some people from Avant Garden come up, and we were doing tours before, and they say that pieces talk to you. Do you feel that pieces sometimes will talk to you?
People say it all the time. They're like, I don't really like crystals, but for some reason I have to have this today. And I said, oh, so it's talking to you. And they said, yeah, it really is. So, yeah, there is something to that.
They're a good conversation piece, also good for home interiors. And I would believe that someone would, you have to think they might give you some luck.
Yeah, I definitely do. A lot of people, and of course kids are really sensitive to them, but a lot of kids come in and they like to hold them, and they think they're really special, and it's a good thing. So yeah.
I noticed you have some really cool items, and one thing I also noticed is that you don't have a lot of painted items. You like to keep things in the natural. Is that correct? Pretty close? Yeah,
I like some painted. I do have a few painted things come in and out, but not very much. I like to have pieces that are kind of in their original state, have them quality, keep them so people can just take them as is. They have more character. I like some painted furniture. I don't do a lot. The primitives, I really like those. They're really fun to decorate with. They have a lot of character. You can usually find the dovetail corners. They have pieces of metal on them. There's printing. There's so many different functions for those. Everything from storage to decorating to, and they're really popular right now. I really like the primitives, but I have a lot of the vintage metals and lots of woods. So
when we're talking primitives, now would they be considered antiques, primitives, or is this a style?
No, primitives, it's kind of a look. Right now, primitives, I think they've always been popular in and out in different ways. It just depends. Sometimes people think the primitives take on a little bit more of a country look, but they also kind of go towards that restoration look with the industrial, which is fun to really blend in with your decorating. So if you the restoration along with the primitives, and then you kind of pull in some new, so you're able to use the metals and the woods together, and you can blend all the elements with the woods, the metals, the glass, the pottery. You get a really nice variety.
Well, your store is really nice. Now, where exactly are you located here in Lawrence?
The address here is 644 Locust Street, Lawrence, Kansas, and we are across the river. So if you come into Lawrence and you go downtown to Mass Street, go down to the north end of Mass, and then just come across the river, across the Kaw River, which is right there at the end of Mass, and Locust Street is going to be your second right. Just go right on Locust and come down about 5 blocks, and there's going to be about 5-6 shops here that you can find here right at this corner where it's the historic business district of Lawrence. This was the original downtown district. So there's some time to spend here. There's lots of nice shops, so would love to have you.
Very good. Now, they can also follow you on Facebook?
I have a Facebook page, Tudor and Tilly's Home Goods. Please do that. My name is Dana. It's Dana Fox Nemox. You can find me that way too. I have a website, and it's tudorandtillysHomeGoods.com.
Very good. Well, if you're going to pick up a junk journal, you can find you guys in the inside cover on page 7. It's full color.
Yeah, it's a nice ad. They do a really nice job. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Hey, well, we appreciate you coming on the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow, Dana.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it, Darren.
Take 2. We're going to get it.
Thanks.
Awesome. Hey, guys, thanks for tuning in to the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. We'll be right back.
The Surplus Exchange, Kansas City's link between industry, charity, and the environment. A must-go see. By the way, this is Mr. Ed from the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. The Surplus Exchange is located at 518 Santa Fe. They're open Tuesday through Saturday from 9 to 5. They have computers, office equipment, furniture, and much, much more. Get down, check them out. They're open 9 to 5, 518 Santa Fe. Go there.
Hey, this is Rebecca with Golden to Cash, the Gold Lady. We are located at 7819 North Oak Traffic Way in Kansas City, Missouri. You can look for our Facebook page, Gold, the letter N, number 2, Cash. And if you see the Gold Mobile out, take a picture, post it on Facebook, and check in, and you could enter to be a winner of a 1-ounce gold piece will be given away. Look for details. Come by and see us for any of your precious metal needs, or give us a call at 816-GOT-GOLD.
Hey, welcome back to the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. We're down here at a family affair with Judy, the owner, down here in Holden. Hey, Judy.
Hello, Darren.
Hey, can you tell the listeners and the viewers a little bit about your place?
My place is actually a house, which is the store. Mm-hmm. We have consignment crafts, we have collectibles, we have antiques, we have concrete statuary, a lot of pet memorial stones that we do personalize, and we're serving food now also.
That is so cool. Coming into your place, it looks like you have quite a few cool vendors that have some handcrafted items. You have some vintage. You have little antiques. You have all kinds of things.
Yes, we do. We have purses, floral, seasonal. We're very seasonal, all made in the USA and mostly local.
That is so cool. Now, what made you decide to start doing food?
We're just trying to make some money, and everybody has to eat, so we're going to try it out and see if it works. So.
It's been a heck of a success. A lot of people are really coming in now. What you have some theme food we were talking about earlier?
Yes. This week is going to be Mexican week. Next week is Tropical Week, and then Pink Week. So, for breast awareness. So, you have to come in and try it. We're open from Wednesday through Sunday. 11 to 2 is the food, and 10 to 5 is actually the store.
So, if you're coming from Lee Summit, how would you get here?
You go about 30 miles east Lee Summit, 50 Highway. Turn on 131, which is Pittsville. There's a big gas station there. Go 9 miles, and we're just right when you cross in the railroad crossing sign. It's a white house with a circle drive. It's
very easy to find. It's just a short drive down 50 Highway to get here, and you take a right, and all of a sudden you're here.
That's right. It's not that far. It's a nice little day trip.
It definitely is. Now, some of your statuaries that you do, you guys hand make those, correct?
My husband and I pour them. We have about 300 molds, and so yes, hard work, but it's fun.
It's a lot of fun, and so you have some designs that people say, hey, I want one of these, and you say, hey, it's going to take a week, and we'll get it for you.
That's right. We do a lot of angels. Pet memorial stones are our biggest thing because people love their pets. So.
Oh, that's a pretty cool idea.
Mm-hmm. It is. So.
Well, now you guys have a Facebook page as well?
Yes, it's actually under A Family Affair and Friends too. So,
And that's easy to find on Facebook as well.
yes.
Well, hey guys, it sounds like a great day trip or road trip. You got to come check out Holden, Missouri. Now, Judy, we have a tagline on our radio show and road show. It's called "Woo Doggies." Can you give me "Woo Doggies"?
Woo, doggies!
You did that one even better than last time. Well, thanks for coming on the radio show and the road show.
Thank you, Darren. It's been
Awesome.
fun.
Hey guys, you've been listening to the Junk in My Trunk Road Show, and we'll be right back.
If you need an honest, reliable mortgage professional here in Kansas City, please call Mike Brown with Alpha Mortgage. We're located in Lee Summit, but we serve Missouri and Kansas. We do FHA, VA, conventional, and USDA financing. So again, if you're looking for a professional, reliable mortgage professional, please call Mike Brown at Alpha Mortgage, 816-554-8228.
Hey, welcome back to the Junk in My Trunk Road Show. We're down here in Holden, Missouri at the Golden Unicorn with the owner, Vicki. How you doing, Vicki?
Great.
We'll take two, but we're going to get her done this time. Can you tell the listeners and the viewers a little bit about the Golden Unicorn?
We got 30 vendors full of all kinds of fun, old stuff. Everyone likes to see stuff that they remember from their grandmother's house. Everyone has their kind of specialty, what they're looking for, whether it's old bottles or cast iron or whatever. So we have a big variety of vintage merchandise.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that you have some of the coolest vendors around. Do they come from all over the metro?
Absolutely, and but we've had people as far away as Blue Springs, Grandview. Can't think of any more off the top of my head.
That's no problem. So I really am impressed with the outside of your building with all the mural and everything. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, it's been a little controversial, but I had an artist approach me and do you want me to take the dogs in the other room and start over? Okay. No. we have two Dachshunds that run around.
Yeah.
I had an artist approach me about if I was interested in anything on the outside of the building. I told him I'd always envisioned one unicorn rearing up, and he got that one up, and then just started bringing me drawings and research he'd done of different cultures, unicorns. So we've ended up with quite a hodgepodge.
It looks really good. It kind of reminds me of my car that I drive, Stella. She is hand painted by Shelley Wilson from Repurposed Designs. And those artists, boy, when they get started on something, it's hard for them to let go of it.
It is. Trying to rein them in sometimes is tricky. So what's on your car?
Oh, well, we have the city skyline of Kansas City is on there. We have a Batmobile logo with a steampunk design on the front. And we have a tagline of our radio show. It's called Woo Doggies on the side of it. And it has a Junk in My Trunk radio show on the back.
Well, then people recognize you when you're driving around.
Just let's say the little bit. Can you imagine driving your business around everywhere?
It would get attention. Actually, we're planning on painting some on our trailer.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely a fad for sure. So when people are coming into your store, how long would one take to get through your store?
If you're really going to look at what's in here, it's probably going to take about an hour and a half.
About an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I can see that.
It's got to be people who enjoy doing this. Those of us who enjoy it, we're going to dig on every shelf in every booth until we see it all, because that treasure may be hiding back there.
I'm kind of liking your Fiesta station right standing behind you. Got my own tamale truck right there.
Ready to go.
Exactly. When you're coming down to Holden, take a day trip, I definitely want to come by and check out the Golden Unicorn. But is there any other restaurant that you would know about? We talk about U-turns, places you turn around to go back and eat. Any place locally?
There's a couple of them I'd recommend. Galli's is primarily a barbecue restaurant. They make wonderful food, and everything's homemade. I'm gluten-free, and they'll make me anything on the menu gluten-free because they don't get it in pre-breaded and cooked and everything.
Wow.
Then we also have 2nd Street Bistro, which does oven-fired pizza in a brick oven. So it's kind of unusual, and they've got a nice salad selection. So that's two nice places here to eat.
That sounds like a lot of fun. So can they follow you on Facebook?
Oh, well, you can look up my Facebook page. Don't have a lot of time to get to it, but there's pictures out there.
Okay.
Hopefully we're going to be getting better about that.
That's all right. Maybe we can help you with that.
All right. Sounds like a deal.
Hey, guys. One thing, real quick, exactly where are you located here in Holden?
We're on the main drag. It's actually 2nd Street, but it's also 131 or 58. Just come into Holden, the stop sign, tank a left, and we're a couple blocks down. It's hard to miss us with the unicorns on the building.
Absolutely. Hey, we have a tagline on our radio show I was telling you about earlier. It's called Woo Doggies. Can you give me Woo Doggies?
Absolutely. Woo doggies.
Very good. Hey, thanks for coming on to the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow.
Thank you, Darren.
Awesome. Hey, guys, you've been listening to the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow, and we'll be right back.
Liberty Savers loves Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. Woo doggies!
Hi, I'm Robin Hammond from Junk27 Studios. We're located in Shawnee at 6115 Neiman Road. And we're really easy to get to. We're right off of I-35 and Shawnee Mission Parkway. Our hours, Tuesday through Saturday, 12 to 5. And we're also open during class times. And I've got classes available here, both in painting furniture as well as guest instructors that teach acrylics, watercolor, making jewelry, and we've got classes daytime, evening, and weekends. So visit us on our website at junk27studios.com and also like us on Facebook. So we also are the proud purveyors of the CC Caldwell chalk paint line, and that is perfect for painting your furniture. Anybody can do it. And I teach classes on how to use that product. So I hope to see you out here.
Hey, this is Ricky with Affordable Tire and Auto Repair. We're located here at 1502 East 24 Highway in Independence, Missouri. Come on by and check us out for new and used tire specials. We're locally owned and operated, so we'll work our best to get the best deal for you and get you back on the road.